Well, hello. Q&A number 104. Let's get started with Trina Brown. Wow, Zaid looks exactly like Davy around this age. If I remember correctly, you made all of the outfits. Yeah, she's talking about when our kids were little and Davy's, we got singing outfits on. The Orgle family singers and clockers. Yeah, they got Johnny, I think when he's 16 or 17, he said, I don't want to do that. Well, they just get their own lives and do their own thing.
When they grew up, they said.
And then Rochelle left and Davy left. And this is, as she says, maybe explain how it started, if you were paid, or why you stopped. I just adore you and your family. Blessings from your friend. That's a good question. Okay, Rochelle, when she was 8 years old, she wanted to be in Little Miss America contest, and it was like $180, and this is 30 years ago, and that was a lot of money. And I thought the only thing I could think of to earn the money was to have us go sing, because I grew up singing with my sisters, and so we called up senior centers and said, we would like to perform for you. And they'd go, okay, what are you called? And I go, the Orgle Family Singers and Cloggers. She goes, how much do you charge? I said, $30. And so that's how we earned the money to put her in this Little Miss America pageant. So we did about 10 years with us all together. And even Papa O would get up and sing with us. And then the kids, as they got older, they'd just start leaving. Then it got down to just me and Amanda and Jimmy Joe, and then just me and Amanda, and then it was just me, and because the kids would go off and do their own thing. And then when it was just me, I called myself Pollyanna, because that was the name my mom called me when I was younger. So that's why, those are good questions, why we started, why we stopped, and if we got paid. And so that's why we started the Orgle Family Singers and Clockers. And now I sing with my sister, Sherry. Okay, go ahead and say that name.
Which one? Natalia Ravan.
See, I would have murdered that name.
Okay, Natalia, when you comment next time, tell me where that name is from. Natalia sounds like it could be Eastern European.
You're such an amazing grandma. How do you have so much energy? Thank you. That's very nice of you to say. And I don't know, I just hyper, I guess.
She does run out of energy, like we want to watch a show on TV.
If I sit down, I do fall asleep. But I have to keep moving. If I sit down or sit down and watch TV or something, I just fall asleep. Okay, Bonnie Barber. Mama O, if I wanted to attend a Mormon church one Sunday, can I just walk right in? If so, do I bring a Bible, and how should I dress? Does my husband have to wear a suit and tie? I'm not sure if there's a church around here where I live, but I'm just about to find out. Yes, any Mormon church, just walk right in. They welcome anybody. And you can bring your Bible, or a lot of people have their scriptures on their phones. You can bring your phone in, just, yeah. And does my husband have to wear a suit and tie?
No.
No.
Let's say, I've seen people that have never been in there before. I've seen people wear Levi's to church, but usually it's some kind of maybe what do you call them, denim or something? Yeah. Denim pants or dress pants. But you don't have to.
We'll take you any way we can get you. And do you have to wear a dress? No. It's nice if you have a dress, but if you don't have one on, we're not going to say, you can't come in. We just say, there's women that come in with their pants, and we just come right on in. We don't care. It doesn't matter to us. So yeah, you just come on in, and there's usually a LDS church somewhere around a corner. They're all over the place. Yeah, it's nice to dress up, but you don't have to. It's nice because it's Sunday and you try and be your Sunday best.
But I was more.
But you don't have to.
No, I was just wondering if she got moved.
She did. She said they got all moved in. She's got the internet hooked up, and she's able to comment. And
where'd you get that?
In a comment section. Yeah.
Don't drive at night though. So.
Don't drive at night.
I don't. Okay. I hate driving at night.
Okay, don't drive at night, Bonnie. Okay. Good advice. Okay, Sandy Bays.
did you go on a couples trip and grandparents took over?
No, she wants to know if we, when our kids were little, if we ever went on a trip and had our parents watch the kids. We went to Quebec, Canada for 10 days once, and my brother watched the kids. Joe's mother wasn't physically able to, and my mother wasn't physically able.
Well,
they never watched the kids.
Lots of kids.
Yeah. My mom was wore out, Joe's mom was wore out, so they never babysat. So we had our brother babysit for us. I think we had 5 kids at the time, and we left for 10 days. We flew out to Quebec, Canada.
We went to Boston and drove up to Quebec.
Yeah, so he lived in Quebec, Canada for 9 months, and he wanted to take me out there to see what it looked like, and it was a lot of fun. Whenever we wanted to go somewhere, we'd have to. Chris watched them overnight while we went to Denver when Davy was a baby. So we didn't leave much. We always had the kids with us, but just that one trip. Yeah, 6 children, sick, laundry, cooking, cleaning, etc. when all your kids were little. Yeah, we just brought them with us everywhere. We never did leave them, and because we didn't really have somebody to watch them. So that's why I like to watch my kids, my grandkids, because I never could really go anywhere because neither of our parents were physically able to take care of them. So, and you kind of need that getaway.
I can answer Lucy.
Okay, go ahead, Lucianne.
You have to have many.
Wait, say what it is. Don't.
Says, can you ask Roberta a question? Does she dream in English language, or are her mental thoughts in English or Spanish?
We asked Berta that on Sunday, and I said, "Oh, Berta, I have a question for you." And I asked her, and she just laughed, and she goes, "It's obvious." And we go, "Well, what? What's obvious?"
Spanish.
She said she dreams in Spanish.
Well, of course she would.
Yeah.
You would have to spend
I thought it would be English.
Years and years.
Yeah, she just.
But just only 1 year living in a country, and then she has she's 16 years old, so 16 years speaking a language. Yeah. You can't just change your mind
for
like
English, for her to speak or think or dream in English, it's a lot of work. It's easy to go to your native tongue. That just comes naturally.
When you know a language, you don't have to. She is still translating from her own language to English when she speaks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's
so
just how it is.
Spanish for her is just a natural way to go. But she thought that was funny. She goes, "It's obvious." I go, "What?"
It is obvious.
Spanish. Yeah. I would have thought it'd be mixed or something because she speaks English so well. And, she just rattles English off like it's easy cheesy. But that's a good question. Okay, Lisa Vinson. Ambry is such a good helper. Is Daisy feeling better when she had the strep and the flu? Yeah, Ambry was a really good helper. And all the kids are all better now. Of course, this is, a month later, too. And Ambry, she would rather... Boy, I gave her a list of 15 chores. Toilets, mopping.
You're trying to punish her.
I was trying to punish her.
She was not going to school.
She was singing, and she said, "I'd rather," and it's cute because she wanted to be with us. And she just said, "I'd rather do the chores than go to school." And she was just the biggest helper and so excited to do them.
But Ambry has a photographic memory, literally.
Yeah, she does. But she was a really big helper, and she actually does the stuff really, really well too. Okay, Zozo.
So. I pronounce it like an S.
So.
I could be mistaken. But.
Okay, Mama, why not publish live broadcasts? Very good question.
She must have seen the one where we did it. No, maybe it's Davy she's seen.
I don't know, but we tried it once and messed up, and we need to have Davy show us how to do it because live would be fun. And I always worry that nobody will watch. But Papa O says they get notified when something's coming on. We tried, what's that one we tried today? It was Storyteller. And we got my daughter.
No, Storytime in
Instagram.
Yeah.
And we tried live with that, and it worked. And we go, hi.
The only person that came on was
our daughter, Rochelle.
And a lady in
and
the
another
UK.
lady. And we said, "Where are you from?" And she goes, "UK." And we go, "Wow, you've seen us from clear." So that was pretty fun. But but live broadcasts would be fun. That would really be.
See, if you're doing it with YouTube, live with YouTube, it stays as a video there.
Yeah.
It's just automatically stays as a video.
Didn't Storyteller
Story time? No, well, no, they delete after 24 hours.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, Bonnie Barber, I have a question for you that I like to ask people. If you could go back to about 16 years old and you knew what you know now, what would you do different? And she says, don't say I wouldn't change a thing and make it a good one. She says, LOL. It's a good question. What would I change? Go back to 16.
No, you would have.
I didn't know much at
Roseanne,
16.
you would have better answers for the kids that teased you. You would have better answers.
Yeah, I got teased a lot in school, and I wouldn't cower like I did then. Like they'd say, hey Rosie, give me a kiss, and I'd just kind of pull my hair in front of my face and scooch along. Now I'd say, well, let me put my lipstick on and let me lay one on you. You know, that they'd go running to the hills. I wouldn't cower so quickly. I would stand up more for myself. And
but your younger sister Lisa punched a boy in the nose.
She did
when he was bullying somebody.
See, yeah, she learned how to get bold. And gosh, what would I do different? You say something. Joe's pretty satisfied. He'd probably say I wouldn't change a thing. He's pretty satisfied with his life.
I picked the biggest one is I hadn't seen my father in a long time after the divorce, and
up in Canada.
Yeah, and at Christmas time I went up to visit him and worked for him in his business. And Christmas time came, and a week before Christmas, I left on a Greyhound bus to.
You planned a trip, huh?
Quebec. I just left to Quebec, Canada. It was a special.
You would have stayed and then gone to your trip.
Yeah, because I hadn't seen him in a long time. And the second one was I wouldn't have changed my name to my stepfather's name so quickly. I don't know.
We would have been Wallace Chucks.
No, that wouldn't work either. No, I would have just told him instead of keeping it. I kept it secret, and he found out.
Well, Joe changed his name to Orgel because when his parents got divorced, because he said, oh, the kids are asking why my name's different than my mother. Why am I Joe Wallace Chuck and my mother's name Maureen Orgel? And so Joe says, Mom, can I just go by Orgel?
Well, it was also she married a fourth.
And then she married an Orgel.
A fourth or fifth cousin, a very remote
fifth cousin. Yeah. And then she married an Orgel, and then Joe changed his name legally to Orgel. So you regret doing that, changing the name?
He never wrote to me after that. And that really made me sad.
I think it hurt him. It hurt him. So we'll have to do some more of what our regrets are. We'll have to write some down. But that's a really good question, Bonnie. Okay. Yeah, but that's a really good question. That takes some deep thought.
If I had done anything, I would have, to my parents, I would have smiled more and and been more pleasant, but volunteered to help them in the house more.
Yeah, I would have helped my mother more. Yeah. I didn't know, she had the 13 kids, the two that died, but I would have helped more. I didn't realize how much work it was.
And how exhausted
and complained
she
less.
Was.
Yeah, I says, oh, Mom, I thought living on the farm was hard, but this motherhood business is tough. Why didn't I help you more, Mom? Why didn't I?
So we kind of agree on that.
Yeah, helping our parents more with stop complaining so much and not fight so much as siblings and try and cause trouble. So you do feel bad after you grow up and experience what it's like to be a parent. You think, I should have helped Mom and Dad out more.
So we're into 21 minutes.
I know, we got to close up. Got a couple more. Kimberly Niven, but that's a good question, Bonnie. Kimberly Niven, how can we get copies of Judy's CD? Because she's not on iTunes. Just email me and I will mail one out to you. That's the only way I could think of to get you one of her CDs. They're $10.
Unless you want Judy to mail it.
Judy won't do it.
She doesn't know how?
She doesn't know. She doesn't want to bother with it. She doesn't know how. She goes around singing, and she and she just sells her CDs where she sings, but she won't mail them out.
But that's common though, to do it the way she does it.
Yeah, she
so
doesn't want to bother.
Take a trip to Utah to when she sings.
I will mail them out to you. I don't mind doing that, and they're $10. You can just send a check back or however you do money, and then I'd get the money to her. But she doesn't. I'm trying to get her to get her music out there. I think someday we'll be able to get her music, but the only way now is where she's singing. I can feel you nudging me. Okay, Pete, last one.
No, but you say 17 minutes.
I know. Peachums, she wants to know how the pillows are doing. They're doing great. Papo doesn't like it. He likes he has a long pillow that he likes to wrap around his head.
Since I was 12 years old.
And we're talking about My Pillow, it's called, My Pillow.
Since I was 12 years old, I wrapped a pillow around my head, over my ears, and I've slept that way for my whole life.
Yeah. So he won't switch over to the pillow.
I can't.
He can't wrap it around.
Now what's funny,
I thought he could.
I saw my uncle sleep that way,
and
I started doing it. And actually Rochelle
does it. She
saw me sleep that way, and she started sleeping that way.
Yeah. And I didn't like it the first night because it's really, you have to kind of adjust it, because once you get it adjusted, it stays right where you put your head. It doesn't move. So you got to get your head set right, and then it'll stay that way the rest of the night. That rhymes.
That sounds like good advice in general.
And set your head straight the first time, and then when you roll over on your side, you got to set it straight, and then when you roll over on the other side, you got to set it straight.
But if you think that's tough, have any of you ever slept in a waterbed? We've been on waterbeds for
38 years.
38 years.
Yeah. Automatically shuts off. Okay, go ahead.
There are two ways of spreading light: to be the candle, or the mirror that reflects it.
Oh, so there's two ways. They're both good.
No, what comes with being the mirror?
Yeah, they're both good. Yeah.
Oh. In other words, you pick up somebody else's good ideas.
Yeah,
and you start doing
to shine that. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for liking, commenting, subscribing, and let me know if you want to win my CD and my sister Judy's CD. We will be giving them away the week of St. Patrick's, the 15th of March. So you still have time. We'll put your name in the drawing. Thank you.
I have one more.
Oh, one more quote.
Tell me and I forget. Teach me and I remember. Involve me and I learn.
It's true. Yeah, yeah. That's right. Get involved and then you do learn. Like,
it's coming over slowly.
Are we gonna kiss? What are we gonna do? Good. Thanks for liking, commenting, subscribing, and make sure you ring that bell so you get notified. And goodbye to everybody.
Thanks enough.